known error.
What are we doing? Let's just load the arsenal.
No.
If you unload the arsenal, it will flip the vehicle once you unload it, and will get all of us and the BMP killed. Sadly, we cannot load the arsenal. Plasmir will get mad, but that's the secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snape, anarchist. Cause havoc.
Karen, fix your uniform. You got a glitch.
Mirror wall?
Yes. What do you want?
We can't get OGs out of the arsenal for the RPG.
Are you sure?
Yes, I just tried it.
Oh, I managed to grab one of the others.
Yeah, I can't either.
Oh well.
OGs are indeed not in their arsenal. Absolutely no RPG-7 ammo is in their arsenal, Miro.
Yes.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the full arsenal only for that then.
Alright, which means if you're not an RPG-7 man, you're not touching the full arsenal.
Well, I can't get the SJ.
Alright, RPG man, here's a full arsenal. If you don't have an RPG, you'll get shot in the face if you come close.
Yeah, we can't get OGs, we can get the Ls.
And I can't get the
I want the
thermal
full
barrack.
arsenal.
Macro, I have an RPG now.
Macro, can you fold this for me?
Wait a second, Quasius.
Hey! Oh, no sleep, Scott. I'm cold.
Should we be able to get the
What?
that rocket from the arsenal?
OG.
You should be, only if you have an RPG-7 guy, you go and grab the arsenal. I'll fold it later, Quasius.
I meant out of this one, but yeah.
Yeah. What? You're not an RPG guy, don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
Simple as that.
We'll have to load into
Cable
this.
ties, we
Yeah,
don't take any
fine.
prisoners.
We have cable ties by default.
Yeah, cable ties if you want to take somebody prisoner.
For AFKers.
Yes. In general, good.
Good check.
Wait, actually, does the folded DK take less?
Yes, it takes
less
less loss.
Okay.
Quasius, are you a fucking SVD man?
No.
Then why do you have an SVD?
He's a specimen.
He's a team lead is what he is.
Because I
Kings joined your channel.
Load more shit into it.
Yep.
That's what she said.
Max primarily.
Since you're assault infantry, I'm expecting you to put more explosives inside, not the regular ammo. You will need it, because the enemy is in the buildings.
Yeah, fuck everything. I'm
Oh,
doing
explosives. Ah, yeah.
the proper way.
Arshiges, remember?
What's the biggest
Why don't we
backpack
start
have?
taking the airfield? The probably most important objective.
No, airfield is not most important.
More OGs for the OG god.
Yep, that's 100 when it is loaded.
Hey, get the VMP ready. You can engage people for me now.
That's alphabetical. Start putting in the ammo, boys.
King, go away from that arsenal.
There's literally an aircraft there.
What ammo?
Let's get the tow ready.
Oh my god, I'm in PG-7VLs. Fucking hell.
Oh, you cannot get Archegest from Arsenals as well. Neat.
That sucks.
Well,
Guess
you
forgot
have a
some
solution
stuff.
For that, Quasius.
Yeah, but if I'm not the RPG guy, so I'll get shot if I use it.
Well, there is a new error. Stop being autistic or you get kicked for being autistic. Go and take the fucking Arshega, goddammit. Also, the BMP is full. We can't put anything more in it, it seems.
What a shame.
We don't need demolition charges, and we... Alright, we have even more slots now. Come on boys, start loading.
We don't need that much SVD ammo. I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah, that's true.
We probably don't need the fucking RPG-7 ammo either. I'd rather have Arshega than RPG-7.
You will need it.
I mean,
If you want, here's a couple of crates you can load into. And you can load them inside the vehicle.
That's a tad bit too much blood as well.
What just...
Yeah.
Congratulations, Skelly! You literally almost killed yourself with a crate.
Someone trip?
That was glorious.
Yeah, they're broken now. Oh no, it's just me.
Already on it, Skelly.
You hear me, Will?
Yes. Oh, come on, stop it!
Hold still.
So the-
He's healed, Boom. Don't waste your meds.
It's my meds he wastes anyway.
Yes, like a specimen.
If anything happens at base, who's gonna heal you? Just stop.
I am Alpha Squad Leader.
Yeah, okay, I'm
Why-
gonna be
why
running
we
V
wait?
into it's a 2 medic.
Alright.
Thanks, bud.
That's a good
Free chat.
it's a good thought.
You get the
That's how the
gas.
fellow kids say it.
King of Kings.
Yep, roll up gas.
Ah, shit.
I need that, I need that either, I need this.
Nah. Wait, what is this?
What is gonna be your ground frequency?
RPG?
Say again, Kwas?
What is this?
Nice.
The end of it?
Is that
It's an
weak?
airburst round.
Don't tell him.
Oh.
Maker, what's your gonna be ground frequency?
Like the wildest fucking guess in this fucking world, Mirrowell. What's going to be the short range frequency, Mirrowell?
Makarov, stop being
Could it be
autistic.
60? Could it be 60?
No, it's 70.
No, it's fucking 99, clearly.
16.
I'm just gonna go over here.
Karen
Literally
joined your
just go
channel.
there.
Okay, where's the Arshage arsenal? I need
It
Arshage.
was a mistake. Come here.
I do have a squad macro, apparently no
That's
one's in
the
Bravo.
fucking airburst.
We don't
for
have enough
fuck's
people
sake.
for Bravo, you specimen.
Yeah, but Alpha
Big
will
fuck.
Well, then we'll have 10 people in the BMP. Hello, machine gunner. What are you doing by the arsenal?
Yes, you don't go to this arsenal.
I was gonna
This
go.
arsenal is only for RPG-7 ammo and Arshigas.
You already grabbed the scope, you shouldn't have it, looks like. Unless it's spawned with it. So, Skelly, you're gonna be with us. Do you have anybody else in Bravo other than you?
No, I've joined you now, so there was no one there.
That means we are 10 people, so we will just fit in the BMP. Any more than that, and nobody, if we will not fit.
There's supposed to be 12 people
They can,
on the ground, so yeah,
Be a second man
that's
with
about it.
platoon medic.
Oh, the fact you did
Se-
try and
platoon
kill
medic protection.
Dangerous game, this.
What are we
Nurse's
waiting for, Mirrowell?
We're waiting for Skelly to kill himself.
Everybody on the server clearly, can we have briefing?
How many Arshigas
That-
got loaded?
That's,
Yoga.
that's
cooking off!
There is no cook-off. but I appreciate you scattering around. That was glorious.
I mean, that wasn't me.
Now?
Well, taking precautions while right next to the arsenal.
3 of them.
precautions while the AO is a kilometer away from us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got
Actually,
briefing.
about 900
We're ready to
meters.
go.
Yeah, they're
Since you're ready, you can go. You're squad lead, so you're ground command, Makarov. You do decisions.
Ground command, I'm the squad leader.
yes.
You're the only squad leader.
Everybody wait, I'm putting sugar in my tea.
Not this shit again.
I don't even know what we're doing.
We are assaulting objectives.
In the
We're
order
assaulting them.
they are
All of
put
them.
on the map.
Alright. We are literally in walking distance with an objective 1, but that sounds gay as fuck. So, let's see what we do.
Best idea.
Let's attack the aircraft at the airfield.
Alright everybody, first of all, frequency 60. You should better be on 60. Hey crew, we're getting a plan, so get out so you can listen to it.
Snake, backcross 60 check.
Good check, Snape, over and out. Alright boys, here's the plan. First objective, we have the BMP. It will drive us over to... Wait, the fuck did I draw? It will drive us over to here. What the fuck? There we go, it will drive us over to here. Here's the dismount points. We dismount and attack objective 1. Any questions?
I
What's
try
the
to get
mod
closer
set?
to the wall, but okay.
What's is Vietnam?
Oh, I have many.
I thought it was Halo.
Shouldn't we go further north in case we get shot at from the south?
Or closer to the
If we
wall.
go north, we'll get shot from the north.
No, there's a hill. 151 and 148 will.
There's a hill all the way around us. I'll draw it out for you.
Okay, let's go.
This is all a hill.
Okay. Let's
He's
go.
right.
So we all get in this thing.
Everybody get in the BMP-1. Full BMP-3, sorry.
Yes, the BMP-1.
Do you want reinsert to move in or just stay back?
Stay back.
Yep, no
Macron, you know,
worries.
there's a thing called Russian equipment training. You can either one from the BMP3?
Nope. Alright, wait, not all wait, all are in. King of Kings is not coming with us, never mind. Alright boys, let's go. Gunner, face the enemy, not the fucking rear. Come on boys,
Karen left your channel.
prepare yourselves. Earplugs ready. Go more east, BMP. That's more like it. Let's start engaging, Gunner. Turn more left, driver. And just left by 10 degrees. Hold, dismount here. Infantry out. And push. You know how to walk, nothing more to be said. Let's go, boys.
RPGs.
BMP, you're autonomous. Do whatever you want, except dying.
AT guy northeast, bearing 050 on top of roof.
Clear backblast.
What is the Can you not park right next to us, please?
BMP, there's an awful lack of any kind of firing.
Jelly is down, working on him. Jelly is down.
BMP, can you use your guns instead of driving in and out? Alpha to BMP, we have pushed up to the compound.
Copy that,
I would say watch your fire, but you're not firing anyway.
BTR to your northeast.
Back her up, MG's throwing a fit.
What do you mean?
He's back here.
Who?
The machine gunner. I was asking the medic for back. That was why I was back here.
Are you alive?
Yes, I am. Everyone does.
Then you can move to the wall like I ordered. I'm seeing 4 out of 10 people here. Use your legs, or I'll become one of the ISIS and shoot you myself.
Actually, Askell, we kind of need some fucking Syrian music.
Oh, I don't have it.
Right, boys, into the compound. There's holes and there's walls. Don't jump over them. Look under them, or you'll fucking get shot to death and will not be able to make
Someone's
you.
down, dragging them to the wall.
BTR north.
Is the picture north still?
Echo's down. It's
I'm not down.
We're also getting shots through the wall, south, east somewhere. Yeah, Whitpick is down.
Alex is down. Medic, are you by the wall? Where are you?
I'm on the other side of the fence with Whitpick. Help me there.
Then you're going to get shot. Get over there. Everybody push north. Medic, pick up the Alex and carry him with you. Go a bit more northwards.
Will do.
And job me up. Shut it up.
Don't enter the compound, just go to the north part of it.
Shut it up.
I'm seeing only 2 people in front of me. Where are the rest of you? Are you all dead already?
Me up.
Somebody jumped in, it seems. Who's inside?
Scout.
Good luck.
Me up.
Alright, wait there, Quasis and Khan. Alex, drop the guy and medic him here.
Be advised, this is reinsert 1 times coming in now.
Don't come in with a single reinsert, come in
OG
groups.
African was kicked from the server.
Oh yeah, let's do this. Good copy. Wait for 1 more possibly. Otherwise, if nobody is on close to death, then you can reinsert.
Is anybody close to dying? That's the question though.
Yes, that's where you wait.
Oh, so everyone just decided to move in without orders, alright.
RPG shitters on the road east southeast.
Yes, you're walking Alex. Hey, whoever's pushed in, you were
I really want to know what they're
Alex is
doing
stable
because
enough,
they're
he's not
extremely
going to die, it
retarded currently.
There's only one that King's gonna go do some refund.
I just want to spawn an RPG sound and
come
just
anyway.
destroy them.
Yes, as I said, all is stable, you can come in.
Alright, come down, guys.
Drive up
Stay,
right
don't
through the wall.
Move. Richie, get back here. That's my big, not yours.
Alright. Snape, Skelly, how you doing?
I'm out. Snape's in.
Most of our squad is in. We can start moving in now. We have more of a stable force. We're waiting for Alex to wake up because apparently medic won't back him. And double check if you're actually set as a medic with Mira will.
I was packing Skelly earlier, so I know I can.
Well, thanks for your trust.
Shit's fucked sometimes.
Be advised, reinsert coming in with only 1 reinsert. That's down.
It's just so BMP will keep it fucking head down, because that was just extremely retarded.
I want an extra guy on the 3-story grey building on the southeast right now. I will get it with an extra. Where are you on? I'll let you into the compound now. Never mind. 80 or guys, somebody hit it.
Be advised, 1 times reinsert has been inserted, reinsert moving back to base.
Got me up. Down your shot. Down your shot.
There's still a lot of enemies in the building in the southeast, be careful guys. That barracks? No, the grey one, right of the barracks. I got a 9-4. Yes. I stay back from it now, boys. Yes, you're clear, you're clear. You're not clear, somebody just moved into it. We have an enemy vehicle to the east, it seems. Oh boy, we do.
Ready up.
BMP, get on it. BMP, east, enemy vehicle, it seems, get on it, main road. Coming back. Not going to the open, boys. There's a vehicle looking at you. Stop picking it.
Down your shot.
Clear. I believe so. Eastern section. Enemy building clear. Push east. Push south, push east. We have 2 men down. BMP is blind. One of them woke up, 3 men down. Pull him back to the room, I got you covered. Already doing so, thank you.
Got me up.
Enemies behind!
Back me down. Got me up. Got me up.
If I can get someone else over to medical, good. I can't handle deep below one.
Alex, run over there. BMP will cover you, hopefully.
If you're going in one group, go.
Why doesn't he get into the car? Who? Someone did just pull and get in and go into the car.
Who is it, Quasius? I have no idea.
King, one of the medics.
Snap, you've got shit. He's
He says he's doing reinsertion.
Up to 2 medic, you guys get in there. Be advised, one time gas coming with 4 people.
TA Quasius? Minute. Did you resupply with extra gas and shit?
No. Makarov on you.
I'm just taking something. We're holding here until the other guys move in.
Yeah, both of them. Medic can go down, moving up.
Get out. We're in.
Dal jobb shot.
Move to the northeast of the compound. There's still unclear barracks there, Quasius.
Second.
Send it up.
Go to the bottom,
Yes, we're hearing shots to the north, so there seems like there's people there.
Be aware, objective 2 northeast of those barracks will likely have eyes on us too.
We're going to be moving there. BMP, start moving around and getting at an objective 2 from the north of the current compound.
Repeat lines, north of the current
compound.
North of this compound, get eyes on objective 2.
Copy.
Hands on me up.
Alright, one in is here, so over here to the south.
Move around to the north side. You fucking dumb Get over to the north. We wait for the BMP to shoot up objective 2 and we'll continue pushing in there.
Alright. Gonna finish clearing this building. Where are you? So no one's helping. South. Alright, building clear.
Permission to open fire on objective 2? Affirm, you granted. Stay in medical position north of the north part of the compound.
Alright. We'll be there in a moment. Just working on Alex. He's working on me.
There's BMP behind you, to the west.
Retard, there's enemies northwest! Good copy, kill him then please, BMP.
It's one guy and he just went into your compound.
Also Miro will fuck you. Good copy.
And now it is officially clear.
I'm in the gas, they need a medic because they have like 50 wounds because someone decided to
Boom, I need blood.
not boost 360.
And they get punished for it.
Dr. Boom. Yes. I'm in the gas. Macro,
Got
you're
a
in
lot of
left,
hydrogen coming from the main roads.
+10 infantry southeast coming in.
More blood in the vehicle. Yep. pack. Macro, where are you?
They're gone. You just need them.
Alright, Alex isn't good enough. Yeah, talk on radio, Macro. Alright, I'll talk on radio. I thought I wasn't yelling. Everybody, start moving east to objective 2. Shoot a couple HE rockets before you go there, and you might use smoke to your right as concealment, since obviously we're not going to have any cover.
Karen needs a medic as well.
Let's start fucking going, boys. Let's go.
So they didn't want to do this.
Everybody turn around. Everybody turn around. Back into cover. We're not going
He needs cover. Look like this, just openly. Told him there's gonna be tanks.
Alright boys, we're going to objective 3. We're going to move on the main roads to Shapur and Eldante. So back south we go to the south of this compound.
Enemies south in the field. Enemies south in the field.
Yeah, infantry's pushing the southeast. Someone's 200 meters. Get over to the barracks, station up in the barracks and kill them. Once they're dead we can start pushing to the south.
So, lesson for today, don't stay in the open ground when I tell you there is tanks.
There was all the fucking ammo in there.
We saw the tank.
Yes, that was everything. We'll have to live without it.
Disregard didn't see him.
Yeah, what you need to do is take cover.
Welcome to
Anyway.
having retarded group.
Yeah.
Station up in the barracks, both this one as the next one. Be careful for the tank, because it might kill us. RPG 7, get on him. We have shitload of death friendlies, that's our ammo for rearm.
And jump me down.
Dragging monitor back.
Jetty down.
Well, if you tell me where the tank is.
No idea, only know that they shot at BMP from somewhere
hi,
southeast. This is Alpha 2AC. A question, what's the AI skill by the way? RPG just went through the fucking death. Yep, I shot the RPG gunner, he's dead. I see the tank.
There is a question for later
Where's the
classes.
tank? It's far east.
Be advised, 1 times T...
55.
T coming from base.
Get my back box clear. Hit! Yeah, mark field down. Dead, sorry.
430 meters, Scully.
I know, I've got it right.
What is this?
Go.
Got you off, John.
I'm staying behind it.
A lot of enemies coming from the south.
Lots of enemies east as well.
Well, east is the town. South is is a flank on us. They're in the open. Grenade launcher, get on it. Yeah. Let's be target set. There is no pipeline south.
There's
It's
gonna
just
be
open
at
ground.
least 2
Pass
more.
one of the walls.
Yeah, I'm probably here. That's enough.
Stay on my back blast.
Reinsert to squad lead. Is there anybody else that may die within the next couple of minutes or so?
Yes, the whole squad. I already told you, keep steady reinserts to the wall, regardless how many people die. Dr. Bro, where are you? I need a medic. I'm pushing south. Where are you? I am in the most southern, southeastern building. I'm out of bandages. We also now have a friendly TSB Anybody know where Dr. Broom is? Look, he's outside the wire. He was. Yes, I see him now. Scrap compound southeast, swarming infantry.
To that 4-tank sort of compound to the south-southeast. You just have to get to the next buildings south of that before we cross over to 3.
Well, the exhausted reinforcements allow us the time to push. The best time to
East,
push.
nearest compound, full of infantry. Good copy. We're still holding out here. Nobody leave the compounds and the cover until we kill them. Then we can start pushing. The tank you shot dead, Skelly. Yeah.
Where are y'all inside main compound right now?
Southeast. The two-story buildings and around it.
Oh, those, okay.
Keep covering until you see a less amount of infantry, then we can continue pushing. Preferably continue shooting your HE rockets if you still have them left. Into the buildings.
We should probably conserve.
I need a medic on the sub-site.
Who?
Reggie, by all the barracks.
I'll be down when we're defecting double. They will not need ammo. Yeah, you can do that, Snape.
We could have King of Kings.
No, actually. King of Kings, do copy.
Go ahead.
We need you to fill up the vehicle with ammo, all kinds of ammo, and drive over to us.
This is Kings, go ahead.
King of Kings, first of all, you should be on 50. Second of all, fill up your vehicle full of ammo. PKP, SVD, and AK ammo, and bring it over to us.
Roger that.
Speed yard down the road at the time, get it?
Yeah, let's go do.
You're on the road, kill it, please.
Just show your vehicle on north, quite a bit north of you, options in his back building.
Yeah, its gun is behind the stone wall. The end of the road is disabled. The gun that was brand new.
Can we just push before we get mortared or something?
We're waiting for ammo.
Do we need it that badly?
It's apparently multiple people have asked for it. Enemies coming from the northeast.
Can the tank put one single round into that BTR?
The tank refuses because the BTR are empty roads.
Is Necrovid really like... Are they not on this thing?
I don't know. Keep my back glasses. Put an airborne body shipping containers northeast. Already on it. Everybody, start moving northeast. The ammo's gonna take forever. Fuck it. Into this smoke while it's still there.
It's piddly smoke. It doesn't help us too much.
It doesn't help us anymore with Glasscore. Keep this for debrief. Into the scrapyard. This is full of cover. We're moving northeast to objective 2, since technically we have to go in that order.
Is anyone down?
Seems no. And if they are, they'll be dead. We can find out. No seats up, so make sure you talk.
RPGs from southeast.
pushing from the fucking south. Where's the tank moving with us? It's a fucking big one. Move the biggest building, 155. Name? Where? 155. 155. 156. Biggest building, roof away, flight around.
We can move.
Yes, we can. Factory. Continue northeast, boys. To the containers. Don't run in front of the tank. It will fucking overflat and pressure you because it's retarded. Charlie. What's your name? There was a guy, somebody just ran right past him. Alright. This is a retarded fucking objective. Us going to objective 2 is opening our backs to literally the whole town. And this one should have been 1. This one should have been fucking 3 or 4. Or last. Either first or last. I AGS this objective for a good while. Maybe everything there is dead, hopefully. Maybe it's a big hope. Kill the containers.
The tank is sitting with their fucking backs to the whole
No, it don't matter. For debrief, where they don't start. Don't assume we have no vehicle.
This is tank. We're now on 60 because we couldn't hear anything from you. Yeah, good for you.
Great. Wait, 180 sniper, silos. 172. Cautious, break the wall, break the wall, break the wall. 122, 177. Back off, into the wall, boys. Enemies east. Fire snake. Inside?
Thank you for that Steam message, Zeus. That's kind of too late.
Go to, I don't see him anymore. Usher gang to the 2-story building right now. Roger. To the north. Northeast. Bust. That's not an HE. Back us clear. Shoot, goddammit. Good hits. Move in.
I realized this guy was
While you were loading it, it looked like an EG7.
Okay, well, this one is also in the container. He's also dying. Yeah, in the container, so just cancel.
There's a bit more to this compound north. Make sure we check the
Affirm, go with their car. Take some people with you. It's just a fenced area with piles of rock. Yeah, to the south, there might be enemies there. Yeah, we're looking south.
Could be clear behind the buildings that just got fucked thoroughly.
Don't burn your own. Alright, Snape, I'm gonna go and get some stuff. Northern portion compound clear. Alright, guys, medic up. After max, whatever, get ready to go south again.
The only thing I can run in is AK mags. I don't have access to anything else.
Yes, you do. You go not to big arsenal, you fucking go to extra magazines. There is
It only gives me AK and pistol ammunition, that's it.
Alright, then let's use for big arsenal.
Mirror, you're listening in, you clearly heard that.
Alright, there's got some spare mags in the gas that's on the front. It's a few mags. Spare. Anything over there. Arshige already took. No, RPG-7. And a grenade.
King, repeat what you said?
Boom, where are you?
It seems clear. If nobody needs a medic, start moving south immediately. Neighbor, where are you? I am next to you. You just walk away from me.
There is a full arsenal here, but you're not supposed to take it. Or what exactly was your point on the 15?
Yeah, that's why I haven't gone to it, because I'm not allowed to go into it.
What do you need to take? Is the question.
Stop pushing south. It looks clear enough.
Everything is in the arsenal. There's no boxes I can give you to
I'm
load,
gonna need to
but...
respawn soon anyway because of the fucking... well, just enough to get all the boys situated, all their ammos and stuff.
I see.
Also, what about that little box there on the ground? That's empty.
Exactly, it's empty.
Recommend standing in the sniper south.
Yes,
sniper
What kind of ammo do you need? I might be able to fill it.
I have a thermal, I'll check him soon.
You know, actually, I know what ammo do you need. Give me a sec, I'm gonna probably make you a box and just take to them.
Yeah, no, thanks. Anyway.
Alright.
Also, you don't have to worry about sending units to attack me. I'm more than happy to just sit here and do nothing.
I'm not sending units to you, it was just,
Tank is on the silo. Oh no, I see him. Tank is bearing 190 from the hold position in the open. Not on the building, just standing in the open.
Load medical in your vehicle in the meantime, I'm not loading that. I'm loading ammo.
I'll do that.
Right there.
Got 190 on top of a roof.
The guy on the roof is dead.
No, he's moving.
Never mind.
And one on the guard tower.
Macro, permission for me and Snape to get a better overwatch position with our car. We're going to start moving south, so no point. Tank already killed the sniper. Alright, everybody move. South, let's go to the buildings.
Use the def. Oh wait.
What def?
Take this box, it has a bunch of ammo and rockets, plus grenades.
Yeah, no worries, I'll take that after I've put the medical in.
Vehicle, don't push ahead, Gaz. Unless you want to be RPG'd. We're creating cover and distraction, so...
Explosive distraction in a second.
That was the vehicle that blew up already. You want another one to that list? Well, it needs to be a car and not a fucking BP. Continue down the road, boys. Soft clear the buildings. Move to objective 2. 3, you mean. 3, sorry.
Tank, start engaging targets at the next objective. You have a big cannon. I'm hearing an awful lack of sound from that. Please shoot the buildings, explode and whatever.
We'll probably have to check the fucking oil drums out as well.
And jump it up. Back me up.
Yeah, we got taxis on the west side of the road.
Repeat, where's Tank? They're not down the road, how's it? I'm telling Tank. Dispatch, another BMP rips.
Shut it up.
Hi. In the medic. Chabakas is down.
Right, where?
I'm south from the rifle building.
Right, I'll be there in a moment after I've treated myself.
I'm by the gas station, need the medic there as well.
Whilst you're there, if you can bandage him, bandage up to as much as you can, that'd be great.
So the biggest thing we need more is medical resupply versus ammo. No, I need fucking ammo, man. Medical supplies is every single enemy. Ammo
Tank, I'd suggest not pushing ahead. There's enemies literally in the building next to you.
team leader too high.
Hey, copies?
Research.
Copy, you can just keep talking.
Research Alpha.
Who will get them resupply to the vehicle if we come back to the base?
Just want to help me bandage.
Yes, you will.
On it.
Don't me up. Shut it up.
I'm in the gas station, Russell. I might go down the road. If I go down, that's where I am.
Okay, I'll be there now.
Yes, Alpha read.
Okay, I'm bringing in a crap load of medics and one times box filled with ammunition. I don't know if you'll be able to keep it or not, but it will be coming to you.
Good copy, I have drawn the line for you. I want you to draw a line there.
Following that already.
Insert mark.
Alright boys, on the map, research mark. There's gonna also be a box with ammo there coming in for us. Everybody who needs ammo, go there. Snake 171 in the building, first floor.
Dot updated.
Reinsert to high.
High copies.
Do you want me to keep the box in the Vic, or can we just get it out and they can leave it?
That's your box. Do whatever you want with it.
Yep, no worries.
This is Makarov the medic. Wrong radio.
Makarov the medic, I'm still waiting for you by the gas station. Are you working on getting someone who's down? That's pretty cool. I'm looking someone to you now. Good copy. Big south.
This is the south, thanks.
Tank copies watching the road.
Very 205 from the position.
Reinsert to Alpha.
Alpha copies.
I have put down one times resupply point. Everything will be there.
Good copy.
It's on map, north of us.
Alright everybody, who needs resupplies and all of that, it's by marker resupply points. Go and get it.
Skelly's going. Good. How is the person who's down? How's Chopper's? Chopper, if you back up. Alright.
Got me up.
We're not continue pushing, just hold by the line of the tank and wait for the gasoline to resupply to go back and get the resupplies. Everybody who still has what they need, stay here and hold off infantry.
Hands up.
No, I got shot in the head from somewhere. I believe we have a sniper to the... what is this? To the west. Or something, because it keeps shooting me in the head.
We got another 2 technicals coming down the road south.
Good copy. Kill them, please.
Is everybody resupplied?
Reinsert to high.
High copies.
There is no PKM mag in the box. I'm going to bring it back and we can sort that out afterwards.
Box
No
can only
worries.
fit so much.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing it back for a second shot.
There's a BTR in objective 3.
East might turn around and come from our east.
BTR or something.
Reinsert to Alpha.
Let's see 50 go. Alpha copies.
And drop it up.
Alpha copies. Call in.
Be advised, we couldn't fit any PKM boxes in there. I'm gonna go back and get a second fill for them.
Alright, good copy.
If you possibly already heard or saw, clearly we cannot get any resupplies, so just continue south. Right side of the road, people, to objective 3. Let's go. Everybody on the right side of the road. It has more cover.
Now you're shot.
Be advised, is Land Rover friendly or enemy?
Where's enemy?
Enemy.
What do you need to ask that question?
Got me up.
just managed to flip themselves. That is just...
Money shot. Guys west, guys west.
Both dead, continue moving. Alpha, be advised, resupply and reinsert is pulling out now for the second surge. Continue south, boys. Eyes on enemy tank south. Good copy, please. Southwest, boys. Southwest into these buildings. Is anybody else moving by any chance? Yes. There we go, boys. There we go, boys. Now you're moving. Be advised, tank gun is down. There's still an enemy tank on the prowl. We're gonna see what we can do to distract it. You can drive behind cover and repair your tank gun.
Got up here.
Four remaining hits.
Enemy
we're
tank
supposed to
destroyed.
We're retard.
Karen, shoot up their channel.
Meanwhile, we just lost some tank because it rammed the enemy tank instead of repairing its gun. So as I said, I assume we can continue clearing this, and we'll continue pushing south once these buildings are clear. So let's get down.
Really?
Oh, I see. Big block. That's clear.
Alright. Where is this box? I'm gonna load you PKM inside.
That.
No, it's the other. Never mind.
And then we'll put PK into it.
I'm copying the boxes for you. You can fill anything in. I'm gonna fill one with PKM.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's cruel. It's alright.
Helping.
Well, I wish I knew they're that close to us. Yes.
We'll do this. Just
Enemy
make sure there's
south,
two
southeast.
boxes. One with PKM. One
Let's
with
just say I'm not
medical,
even supposed to
copy.
fill this, so just shut up and I'm gonna give you PKM ammo.
Yeah, no worries, that's fine. I was just gonna say, just give me 2 boxes and medical can go in the Vic.
Medical, yes, I can give you medical crates. PKM, not so much.
Yeah, no, I'll just keep loading medical into my Vic. We don't need a box for that.
31 belts of PKM in the left box.
Alright, friends, do we have any of you down? Yes, Snake. Few of us are clearing the far west because they just keep having guys all over here. Good copy.
Here, medical crates. Enjoy.
Yeah, there's guys in the back of the compound to the west.
You ready, Karen?
1 sec.
And jump it up.
Let's go.
Reinsert Alpha. Alpha busy. Alright, Alpha, go for Alpha reinserts. We've got one box filled with PKM boxes. Going to go back to the original position, or you can move that marker to where you want me to drop Marker off. moved.
Do I have anybody down?
Roger that, moving to there.
Still working.
Set it up.
Just continue up. Come on, send your very last compound on the end of the road. In the back.
Negative, I have a fucking pistol.
Got the sniper. Oh, true. What's behind you all, guys? To east. It sounds like I have a vehicle southeast. Be careful.
Chewbacca's and co. right of you on the right.
Yeah, that's the guy I killed. Called out to the sniper.
Karen left your channel.
Buses, that's... Use
One team
Do
south.
you have an EG? I think I do, let me check. It's not chilling about the tank refused to shell.
Nice.
Enemy
Nice
to
guys.
your east. Goodbye, world.
Wait,
There
BTR?
was something in that compound. I said that too. I don't know how close it was.
BTR? What?
We cannot proceed moving without any vehicle. This is complete open ground. I have to wait for the fucking vehicle to reinsert our mark not boys, so hold tight. Enemies east.
I will run back. Mox, if you still need PKM ammo on the compound at the end of the road, there's boxes.
I just did.
There's also a PKM gunner in almost every compound here, which you can loot from.
I just did it. Not worth it.
Bring
Worst
down,
gonna kill everybody.
unloading boxes now. Get them and heal them.
PKM gunner reinserts boxes are on the northern side of this compound, so find your PKM and go and get those boxes.
Yep, didn't know, but 3 resupplies.
Vehicle crew, please save my save the autism and repair your vehicle. You clearly have the things to do this.
Okay.
It's just dudes on roofs, far off, south. Okay. Taking shots at us.
Macro vehicle crew respawn and load up a vehicle with resupply and shit.
Whole squad southwest coming over the ridge.
Divincer,
Good copy.
save the autism and repair the vehicle. God damn it! I'm gonna teleport him back if he really wants to.
I'll never get it. I've been out of ammo since objective.
Divincer, you're engineers for a reason. If you did not ram, you would be fine. You have toolkits, you can repair the vehicle.
If we would have not have rammed, the tank would have shot us.
No, you can't pull back to base and repair.
Yes, they are
Either
being
way,
killed.
you have engineers, you can
We are
repair
waiting
your
for the
own
vehicle,
vehicle.
so don't push up anymore, boys. Let's not get killed. Just hold quarters and wait for them to come
I
to
mean,
us.
your
Until
vehicle
we
currently
have
is
a
not
fucking
destroyed.
vehicle.
You can still repair it. Please do not waste resources.
Either the tank gets repaired
No,
or the crew
it's not
gets
destroyed.
killed
You can
and
still repair it.
here with the new vehicle, whichever works.
Made it all.
Yes, but you can still repair it.
Yeah, okay, but I'm gonna get the resupply.
The tank is red. It doesn't mean it's
We know.
Do we have somebody, a marksman or something? I see a sniper buried to 158 from my position.
Out of ammo.
Alright then.
Dr. Boone,
What?
who needs me? Requesting assistance, man.
Sniper's dead.
Readied up.
There's a lot of tanks in the compound south of us.
Yes, that's why we need vehicle assistance before we can move in there.
these are the modern 55s.
Doesn't change the fact.
Still enemy southwest on the ridge. This is Alpha to Vehicle Crew. How soon are you getting here?
Alpha, be advised, reinserts is moving back out again.
Where is the medic?
Good copy.
Yeah, wait. I'm still alive where I need to be. I'm at, where are you? I can come to you. I'm in the North 7 building. Once everybody's back, we're moving south. Vehicle's never going to fucking come and help us. We'll do it ourselves again. Everybody gather on the east part of this compound. Don't move south yet. Let's go to the east part of the compounds, medic there, and we'll move there.
There's enemies east in the compound.
Well, we'll have to kill them before we move. That's why we're gathering there. Otherwise our backs will get lit up. Exactly. You sit there and wait, Snape.
And jump it up.
Is the BTR to the east killed yet?
Gonna be up.
Not seen one.
What BTR? This?
Out of curiosity, be right back. Wanna see what part of the tank is broken.
Everything.
Gun and turret on. We're heading east just a moment. Hello?
Hello.
Yes. Well, can you not use the gun to Skelly? It's clearly not broken, so please use that gun. Waiting for the last guy to be medicked or something. There's an AT gunner close, but I just can't get to him. Do you see him, Mac? Yes, I see him. I'll shoot him once this is reloaded. Stop moving your guns and actually hit him. Snake, behind you. And he walked into my line of sight. I'm sorry, Snape. We'll now have a friendly down who needs a medic. Coming. Where? Where I'm firing, right in front of me. In the bushes. Tank. In the bushes, Snape is down. 80 guys pushing us. Someone needs to get in. Pushing from the south, people. Stop hiding behind walls. Start shooting back. Alright, chip chop. Hey, crouching for the tank, please.
Not this way, goddammit.
Alright. Skelly, tell whoever's in your side driver's seat to fucking switch to commander and be useful instead of standing still. I don't know what he's doing. It's not commander or anything. Rip. Oh no. There is there's somebody in, okay, that works too. There's enemy to the east as well.
Enemy southwest.
Yeah, east is our objective. Yes, which is where we're supposed to go. So can we please east, not south? Macro down.
shit, what the fuck is this?
Enemies running east behind the wall.
Cock and ball, coach.
Very much so, yes.
Multiple down. Down, one dead.
Where's the Vincent? Come here. We're taking meat. We're taking this.
They really like the fucking headshots.
Yeah.
Hey, so this is your squad leader. I promoted myself to be your ATA gunner. I'm coming to assist you. Please continue pushing east into objective 3. Once they are dead, they'll be reinserted by the reinsert driver.
Squad leader, be advised, you got one times man back here.
Good copy. Reinsert him once a couple more people die, because apparently a bunch of them will.
Yep, no worries.
Medic civilians post.
Everybody is supposed to get to objective 3 and clear it. I hope everybody's doing so.
Atticus is down. Where? I'm trying to get to you.
Alright, Vincent, follow my gun. Follow where I'm pointing.
Well, if you
Now
see where
just
I'm
go in this direction the whole time.
I am.
Alex just died.
Hold when you crest the hill.
He's dead.
Okay, clear enough. Continue forward. Next hill. We're almost there, boys.
Putting a lot of rearm in this thing too.
Follow that, Vincer.
Don't me up. Don't me up. Shut it up.
Okay, can you guys confirm nobody else is about to die?
Alright, boys, how many of you are in the compound to the east?
Do we have a BMP?
No, it's your ATA, that's me.
Desync.
Asking again, how many of you are in the compound to the east? Objective 3.
0. We're all barely outside.
Half of the squad is dead. Good copy. I'm blowing up every building inside objective 3 then, since none of you are in there. Are any of you Nikes by the small guard tower, by the opening? Hello?
What? Close to an oil pipeline.
Because you got shot at by RPG.
Vincent Alpha.
157.
Move right, Devincer. Follow gun. Up on this hill that I'm
Just
looking
go
at
to
right
that,
now.
Sonic.
Yeah, cheers.
Turn left. Hold when you crest. I see the RPG gunner.
Hello.
No depression, no depression, no depression, no depression, no depression. Stop.
Eyes on friendlies 102.
There's people flanking the friendlies.
Reinsert to Alpha.
This is Alpha.
5 times men coming in now.
A firm, same marker as before.
Roger that.
Boom is moving to objective 3.
All of you should be moved to objective 3 together. There's currently 5 inserts coming to help you as well, so keep that in mind. Just driving to objective 3.
You can take the gas, but be sure to somehow return it later.
Research marker moved.
Do not leave the fucking vehicles.
Repeat, driver. Just to the left and on the road and into the objective 3.
Roger that, turn a reinsert point.
Where's the other GAZ? I see only one.
Broken.
Another machine gunner.
Whatever. Guess it's somewhere.
Somewhere. Blown up, I think.
Have you guys entered the building yet?
Yeah.
Or the
looks like
compound
it.
yet?
Guardhouse, we're in guardhouse, Mac.
Alright, are any of you in the big metal shed? I assume no.
No, it's not.
Or to use the AGS right now?
Yeah, they're to our...
I see you friendlies, I have eyes on you and the reinserts. Alright, I'm not firing into the compound anymore, I'm only firing outside of it, you're on your own.
Going back to base.
We're at southwestern corner of objective 3 with military base between us and 4.
Good copy, the military base has been completely annihilated. Once you look down, clear objective 3, you can go straight in there.
I will switch up to V.
There's very few stragglers left inside of it.
You can't.
Sorry, Finch, moving southwest as I've pushed into objective 3. So
There's 14 people, there's 13 people on the ground, there's 2 people for vehicle crew, so that sounds like 1 squad and vehicle.
Just reach it.
Fair enough, Mirror.
If you use too many vehicles, you're just gonna overpower everything. It just sucks you got the shitty vehicle crew is the only one.
Where is the 50 cal? Say again.
No, I'm taking an M.
They decided to ram a T-55.
Good copy.
Just how?
Get in the tech.
Yes, because you fucking rammed T-55 and you know what you did to it? You know what recoil is? Exactly. Newton's laws.
I know. I'm learning.
Learning physics with Arma, yes.
Alright, so I will stay on objective 3 or go to objective 4. As I said, once objective 3 is clear, you just go straight for military base, not objective 4. Military base is basically a ruin. There shouldn't be very much resistance there for you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Regroup and move in. I'm moving into you to be closer to you as well with BTR right now. We're going to support you from your sides.
Hold up on that right now. We're in position, so we'll be on with your insert right now.
Stay on the road, BTR.
Start of the road area and then stop in cover and wait for your call.
Reinsert him to objective 3, the southern part. I'll move the reinsert marker again. Somewhere there.
No, thank you. I'll get to there as soon as I can.
Straight left.
Hold here, BTR. We have more inserts coming in. How many guys have entered the military base yet? 3, 4, it's 4. All of you are right.
Lucky now. Yeah. That's why.
BTR forward.
I'll check something. Give me a second.
All of you be inside the compounds. Don't check the enemy BTR Cavasius. Move to the left of this vehicle with the Windsor. Hold.
Don't have me up.
Clear the military base. Once it's clear, you're gonna move to the
east of our PTR. Southwest down. Southwest, good copy. Give us a forward.
No eyes, just heard it.
Hold. Look for it.
Shut it up.
Oh, yeah,
Shut it up.
242.
What's there? BP. Tank is running. Tank.
One from green.
BFB engaged. The shield is dead. BFB bless.
Definitely get up to
Tanks moving forward. Tanks moving north. Pushing a little bit forward so you can spot the tank as it comes over the hill.
We can see them actually. Let's see what it's tank.
It's to our 257.
Southwest, it's moving northeast, from Crested Ridge.
Hold. Waiting for tank.
Literally behind the hill at 255.
I want the bridge is facing the hill to your southwest. We're not going to be able to heal. We're not going to be able to use heal. We're not going to be able to kill the tank ourselves. We have enemies shooting you from the south as well, from the next objective. Be careful, guys.
There's a lot of deflate between us and the next one.
Yes, we use the left side to go there.
Big step to the south wall.
Good copy. Alright, good job, boys. Everybody run to the east of the TR, to the east of the road, and continue to the next objective, to the few houses to its east.
A lot of squads coming out of the objective at 235.
Looking for them. 235, looking.
Yeah, they just exited silos and moving north.
Otherwise,
Swarming with infantry. We'll try and cook it.
you fire your HEs into buildings before you go into them. They're rolling. I'm out of AP and HE, by the way. Only my Everybody, repeating, move to the east of the road and continue pushing to the south.
You don't want to use that hill.
Yeah, they're on the building.
Yes, there's only 2 people there.
Scully is down at the southwest corner of the military base in the middle.
Guys moving along the wall to 207.
Can we get more people southeast, please, so we're not pushing, struggle again?
We currently still have 4 people in the compound, it seems. One of them is down and one of them is the medic. The rest of them should be using their legs.
I'm currently suppressing the enemy that was shooting at RPG at you.
Not Robbie, so sure we don't want to push south from the wall through that defilade in the hills.
West.
What's the very good idea, by the way?
You mean with this all the infantry and the tank?
Green to Alpha?
No. Orders to orders.
Tank?
No, the tank is grouped.
Alright, never mind. But yes, squad movers southwest. Enemy squad southwest.
Don't they have the BTR?
For info, we can't push
Yeah,
that
I'm on
one.
Oh, you do. Okay.
silos.
3 people are east, where are the others?
They are still.
But sorry, do you need to teleport to your
Please gonna fire
crew boy or what?
My crew boy is
I'm pretty sure Makarov left, but do you need to? Because that fucking single crew BTR looks hella dumb.
I've eyes on 3 times techies coming from
Actually, wait,
objective
Makarov might still be inside in there. Yeah, I think he is. Alright. You can run reinserts and tell King to whatever. I don't know. You figure it out, but.
If you want me to do something else,
But just
Guys on rough piles, watch out, enemies heading into there.
Just keep in mind, if Makarov leaves, I can TP you in there, but that's it. If you want to TP into AL, I can, because you technically brought back the thing and it's supposed to be in the BTR. But that's it. You need to figure it the rest yourself.
Too much.
Well, Makarov currently is in there, so... Okay, I can TP you in there, you just figure it out yourself.
Are you guys pushing it, or are you still waiting for people? Still waiting for people, we only have 4 people over here. Push forward. 4 is enough. They're starting to back more slow. Medking. It's your hold. It's your hold. Hold VTR!
Back me up. Back me up.
Cresting east.
Shut it down.
There's a lot of them.
Back me up. Back me up.
Yeah, after this is gonna be it. There's like one squad here to tanks there, not taking because they have nothing in them, and that's it.
They're already going to the giant coast southwest beyond the order. Yes, they will hit the death. What's the phrase? Cut off 1 hit, 2 goes with 10, please. Something, as long as you guys keep moving south, all of you. If you can. There should be 2 more tacticals apparently, so be careful, boys.
Shanida. Don't me up.
Bear 287, yeah, you interface.
And job
Who's
done.
there? There's no squads. 288. On the right, nothing.
Shanida.
One technical adjustment. Fight probably get killed already, so to attack the road can move. You'll have to. You have to wait them there. It's your
Anyone who can hear me on step 5, man, you have 1 times BMP moving in from objective 5 to your position.
I think I did it with BNP.
Good copy.
Yep, they called down just now. Technical south.
Start me up.
I'm out of ammo. 200.
Start you up, Joe.
Wait, with you. Yep.
And this is about one last push.
Look for the
There's gonna
BP.
be
We
at
have
least
70
one
rounds.
more
We have to hit every
BTR.
single one of them. Tanks looking our way. Not much you can do. It's your
Tank?
first.
I mean, oh, did they just? Did they finally decide to get in?
Shanida.
Again. Alright.
Run out of ammo. Start you up, Joe.
to the northwest. Just for the 4060 Jerry. Yes, it cannot do anything more than that. It's going back to base. If you have AT, come and kill it later. Move forward. Move forward with your hold. Again. Everyone stop staying. Once these couple buildings are clear, if nobody's pushing us, move to the northwest into the objective 4. BTR is completely out of ammo, has only 500 rounds of 762 left. BTR is empty, there is no resupply, just keep clearing, boys.
There's a little resupply, some medical, and a few AK-Max.
BTR forward, full of gun. I'm in. Yes, good. Watch your fire, we're gonna move in front of your gun soon.
Enemy armored vehicle southwest. I might have called out though.
What vehicle is it?
It was just, I just saw the back corner a bit, but it was going east to west.
You have 1 pound CPR moving up to your position.
Clean. From where? Full gun BTR? And focus southwest. 4. What is? Maintain.
Infantry 320.
Enemy BTR entering,
BTR coming in. Guys, that's your job. Enemies west. BTR west. See it, fire. Go.
I just died.
I'm gonna die soon. Smoke saving drink, take a bounce. Yeah. Yes. Good job. This is the second BTR. For it. Watch out for the increase to the north, they're very close. Okay. Space for the wall. Yeah, this is escape back one.
Many whelps, right side, north of BTR, ship fire north. Within 150 meters.
I'm jumping up.
Basically, 6 dudes.
Get it done, boys. Let's not be the
BTR, shift your gun northeast.
BTR and gun. Also, well, and gunners.
There is only a couple of squads left, and one BMP didn't kill, and that's it. So not sure if you need the resupply.
Trying to keep them off your flank.
Was it BTR no?
No, there is
no man.
Trying to handle them.
You should take a couple of AT, but that's about it.
in silos.
I would literally just solo fucking this stand.
Quasius, are you alive?
No, I'm dead. I'm reinserting.
Alright. Reinsert marker will be updated shortly. We'll call it for the guy.
Reinsert guy, yeah, reinsert. I'll updating the marker.
Double quick tip coming in. That's what I believe.
See, let's get this
Or BNB or something. Or
Copy that, bring in one Tom's man in. Vic Crew's gonna grab another Vic and come in.
Repeat last.
Still BNB rolling out to the west. They
This is research, bring in one Tom's man. Vic Crew is going to get their own Vic and bring it in.
No
Good
vehicle.
copy.
We have a vehicle crew coming in to support us with the T-90, I believe.
Correct. There you go, BTR. Got 8 men off your north.
On BTR is dead. Continue moving west. Midway the silos, if you're not being sold by infantry. It seems that they're beginning to slow down and being less of them.
They were trying to flank from north-northeast. I think they're...
Yes, free just now. I'm coming to you as fast as I can, because I'm also going west. We have enemies in the northwest, be advised, people. Medic, are you alive?
Yes, I'm what you need.
Southern part on the southwest corner. I need you and I need everything. I'm hearing shots by the south entrance. There might be enemy there. Or is that friendly firing? Good copy.
Back me up.
Medic, how close are you?
Move inside.
I see you.
This is Alpha 2 vehicle support. What's your ETA?
By the way, we've taken effective 4 apart from maybe whatever QRF might come.
Yes, indeed, we're moving to Vision 5 once everybody is ready.
This is Alpha 2 vehicle support. What is your ETA?
Enemy BMP from west. Enemy BMP. Got it. Good job. Quiet. Best means what left. What is there? Wait. I'm 5 minutes. Well, you don't wanna be reinserted into the infantry that were attacking us from the north now, do you? Yes, they're gone. Well, they're gone now. They were gone earlier. Ask for him to move you closer or fucking walk to you.
Okay, squad leader.
Alpha be advised, one Tom's
Yes,
reinsert
everybody's
in
southwest.
RPD.
Good copy. Move him closer, reinsert vehicle. We cleared the
How?
enemy for blocking you earlier.
Mark, I've got a T-55 just hidden on the
Copy that,
airfield.
pick him
I
up,
can get a
moving
sight on it.
forward.
It's not moving though, so it's your choice, and there's 2.
Good copy.
Wait.
I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
T-55 and it's a command BTR.
Get inside.
Yeah, you killed the T-55. Command BTR doesn't have a gun. Everybody push west. We're entering the airfield. Clear backblast.
Oh, fucking dispersion.
Yep. Clear backblast.
Might have been a little too short.
Was
No, that was dispersion,
as well. He meant himself. Direct hits.
This is Alpha leads to High Command. At this time, we have taken and cleared all of the objectives.
You have successfully taken the last objective.
Fuck it, Alpha.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alright everybody, we have cleared the last objective. There is no resistance, it is clear. Good job everybody, oops over. Yes, take that off and fly off. Everybody quickly to the plane.
Oh, one guy left.
Ignore him. Take down the dog, take away my aim. Take everything. Yeah. Seize the VAE. Oh look, vehicles support arrived, boys. How many did they kill? How many vehicles did they knock out? Well, at least he's not a BM-21.
Alex left your channel. Skelly left your channel.
Jesus Christ.
Fast joins your
At
channel.
least it's not a BM-21.
You are now known as Miro.
Or a Scud.
Ender, is that you?
Alright. As first things first, your vehicle crew today sucked a lot of dicks everywhere, in every opportunity.
Not every.
Congratulations. So, okay, infantry did really good. Infantry is no columns. It was really good today. Not a lot of you died. Would have been a lot less if vehicle support was supporting you and not dying and not flipping T-55s by ramming them. Let's just say.
What's wrong about that? Seriously,
Oh, yeah.
this is just a game.
Quiet debrief.
What's wrong about ramming T-55 with a T-90? Yes.
What's wrong with playing a game?
Well, what's wrong with taking criticism? Quiet and let it.
Might as well
continue until it's
frag in the spawn. It's also playing the game. They're just having fun. Alright. Please, less autism, vehicle crew. Now, at the first, I also saw you just pushing past the infantry into the compound by yourself. Almost got RPG'd. Almost. You were in the seconds of me spawning 2 more RPG dudes to just annihilate you because of this. Just in the environment like this, there is a lot of open ground. Just you have cover, take cover. You got killed the first time because you were just literally on the hill when enemy has confirmed tanks. Well, guess what? Tank rolled out, you got killed by a tank. Second time you know about, and the third time never came. So clearing objectives in this matter was made specifically so you don't get encircled like last time in some previous ops, and also because 2 out of 5 objectives were not crewed at all. Because otherwise you'll get not a lot of frames. That is just for your sake. Last objective didn't need even to clear because they are basically all pushed towards you in the last ditch attack. When you cleared the first objective, you faced a lot of reinforcements. That was intentional, so they tried to push you out of the first objective, they failed, and they went on the defensive for basically the rest of the op. All the vehicles in the military base were without fuel, as well as in the air base. That's the reason they were not used. Helped you out a lot, isn't it? As far as I can tell, medics were doing their job pretty decently. And when I meant vehicles are your resupply, that means when your vehicle dies, your vehicle crew now has to replace everything in the vehicle. Because that's their fault, basically they died. And to stop you from abusing vehicles. And that's about it from me. Now goes Alpha.
Alpha and I guess ground command, but technically Alpha squad leader. Top to bottom of the points I wrote out while I was down, the single time I was down. Vehicle coming back to later. First of all, very first wish, in general, vehicle was retarded, we already know that. Crew, infantry, you did good, but I'm gonna be nitpicky because a couple stuff were awful and retarded. First things first was a beautiful quote. I cannot shoot because my armor is crippled. Yes, you can shoot. It doesn't matter if your armor is crippled. If you see an enemy, you shoot them. You don't tell somebody, hey, there's an enemy there, because that's perfect enough time for the enemy to shoot you, the guy who was going to shoot him, and the rest of your squad. Second point is, very often this happens. When you're told to push, you push somewhere. It doesn't matter if you think it's scary or if the enemies are there. I'm not going to tell you to die. I'm going to go and tell you to die smartly or tactically. So if you're told to push by a squad leader who knows a bit more than you about the current situation, you should follow that order. And in general, following orders was very not on point today. At some point my radio resets very early in the mission, but throughout the whole mission that was happening a lot. Medicing people in the complete open, behind no cover, behind no nothing, especially literally where they went down, or medicing yourself when you just got shot, is a stupid idea because you're gonna get shot again in the same place. So if you are damaged or if you're shot, go into cover, and if somebody else is shot, drag them into cover. If they're shot a lot and you're being shot at, you don't drag them or carry them, you leave them to die. Because it's rather to have one dead man than two and then three and then four. Also, if somebody doesn't ask for medicing, if they're clearing a building, you should do the same, because somebody might know that they should kill the enemy before they tend to themselves. So don't stop somebody to medic them while they are trying to do the stuff properly. But those things go hand in hand. A lot of running in front of fire, not only in front of my fire, but in general. I saw people running in front of machine gunners, running in front of people shooting, got a lot of people killed. Or not killed by shots, and that's never good, especially when you get shot in your leg while you run in front of a prone machine gunner. Other than that, the biggest issue was not following orders from infantry, but it was a very chaotic op, so it wasn't too unexpected. Reinsert guy did good. Only two issues were that he wasn't on 50 very early in the op, but he fixed that. And second issue was that you could have loaded up stuff, ammo into your vehicle. You don't need a box to load it into. Just load your car full of ammo. That would have been way more useful next time. Now to the actual vehicle. Was it on 50, it seemed like, because ignored or didn't answer very many times in the beginning of the op. Didn't do what was asked to do. In the beginning and throughout many of the op, I basically never heard the main gun fire. We had the BMP-3 in the beginning. I didn't hear the main gun nor the autocannon firing, I only heard machine gun, and even that wasn't often. Throughout the biggest part of the op, I saw you running over infantry, overshooting them almost all the time. That basically almost got all of us killed in the initial push, where your gun didn't assist us at all, which it was supposed to do while we moved into the wall and compound and cover. Also, yeah, you literally didn't support at all. At some point, you killed a couple of Land Rovers coming to us once, and then again the same, and that was basically it. Vehicle support was non-existent at best. Later on, when I died once, I took the BTR ATA, and I did exactly what you were supposed to do for the whole of vehicle. You sat on the hill and shot at the enemies. When there was something scary, I hid behind fucking cover and waited for the scary thing to go away. You're not supposed to go into CQB, especially with a tank, because your tank will not only get shot by RPGs from everywhere, which it should have been, but Miro was nice to you because you were the only vehicle support we had. It will also kill the friendlies, because your main gun, if you actually do decide to fire it once, which funnily enough you only decided to do when there were people around you, you will overpressure them and kill them. So tanks should also stay outside of cities. In general, vehicles, everything that's above a BTR, should stay outside of a city. Exceptions apply, but they don't apply today. So going into CQB with vehicles is really stupid. Many times with the infantry with RPGs, literally above you, behind you, next to you, but they never pull out the RPGs. I guess they didn't feel like it today. That is all I can remember. Infantry did good, vehicle, yeah, you heard it. Who's next?
Do I count as 2IC?
I guess team leader, since we have so few people. Go.
Just a question. What was the AI skill in the beginning?
Let me remember. I already closed. It was around.
In the beginning.
It was around 60, 24. It was the same for the whole op, by the way.
It didn't feel in the beginning like it was.
No, 60. Was general skill set to 60?
Yes, general 60, accuracy about 25, weapon handling 40, and spotting about 80.
Everything except 60 for general skill. Why the hell is it so high? But oh well, that's not an issue. In general, AI didn't feel too overpowered. I don't know why Quasis is asking about the skill.
I don't know. I just had in the first objective, when the enemies were pushing back, literally every time I sat on the Tigger gunner, I instantly got shot. Literally instantly. That's
there was a AI get better accuracy the more they fire the same spot from the same guy. There were many marksmen who just kept blinking at us and never being killed by anything. that those big vehicles with big thermals didn't seem to look around to find them. Oh yeah, that's another thing. How did you miss a tank? But
The
yeah,
marksmen
there's
and
that.
PKM gunners ran out of ammo quite a few times.
Exactly.
And that's why they weren't able to deal with the far off threats. And of course, they were out of our effective range.
Exactly, and even then, it's hard to do. Plus, AI will just fire outside of their effective range, and they will hit anyway. So yeah, that's the reason the AI felt accurate, because there were so many. It was so open, and so many people firing from far away.
Yeah, and I think the op itself went more or less fine. I just have a question of putting such a condensed environment. That's just my own personal question of such a condensed environment where you assault one objective and pretty much everything attacks, pretty much everyone attacks. You either assault no one or assault everyone in this sort of objective, and it felt a bit overwhelming at some points. Also, yeah, if you're told to go, you go, but not at all times it seems wise to go in front of 70 guys when you're only 8.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, not much.
One last thing I forgot to say from my squad leader point of view, attacking objective 1 into 2 into 3 is stupid. Because when we're going to objective 2, we're going with our back towards the whole town. We either should have started from objective 2, from the very north, or we should have taken it as the last objective, basically ignoring it while we push southwards from objective 1, and just shelled it instead of entering it. That was for the Zeus. Anyway, that's all from Alpha, so whoever's next, that's vehicle crew.
While I do concede that we didn't always engage the right targets and we couldn't always hear you on 50, I would like to point out we did kill a lot of BTRs that were coming up on you. And in the beginning, yes, we ran over some dudes. It was not what we're supposed to do. The tank, we saw the tank and it shot at us, it missed, and we wanted to fire back, except some smoke prevented the atomic from seeing it, and then it just took us out. We were basically also on the hill scouting ahead, so I guess that was different from your hill. Tank close quarters combat, I guess, yes, but we were just watching down the road and we didn't want to overpush you, so we tried to be in front of you. For the Zeus, I would like to say, I guess I know what you're going for with self-packing vehicles, but just put some basic kit in there. It's not too hard. Just put basic kits in vehicles. Also don't punish creating. I mean, I guess it's not supposed to be that you ram shit, but it's Arma. You
exactly.
Make a guess.
You know what's gonna happen if you ram a T-55 in Arma. If you make a T-55 fly, I'm gonna apply Newton's law to you.
Why? It's a game.
Yeah, and you're abusing it.
Exactly.
I could have just as well flew back myself. It was a risk.
Sir, just stop abusing the game is what I'm asking you to do.
Okay, I'll stop playing the game. Why not just become a milsim then?
In that case, you're very welcome to stop playing the game for 7 days.
Why?
Alright, anything else from Vic Crew?
No, open debrief.
Open debrief.
Can I say something?
Wait, before you start, I forgot to mention one point. Your assault people, yes, I kind of forgot to put the necessary things in the arsenal, fix this with the full arsenal. I expected a lot more of Arshiges YOLOing into the building, as well as RPGs. I saw quite a lot of it, but let's just say maybe not enough. But then again, vehicle was supposed to help you, so yeah. Anyway, that was my points. Continue.
Can I just say something before we go to open?
Yes, you are part of open, so what's up?
Alright. As a PSA, can people just carry more bandages as a general rule? Because everyone was running out when I come across them.
Because we were shot at a lot. You can't carry more bandages.
I know that everyone was shot at a lot.
Also, the issue is that we can carry more bandages, but you're still going to use them first, and we're still going to have to resupply off you.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It's a bit fruitless. Ideally, the current medical system encourages people to carry blood now.
Yeah.
Which we do, and as a result, we can't carry more bandages.
Yeah.
It should be it should use the medic's bandages instead of ours.
Use yours and mine. Some reason.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Yeah, open debrief. Everybody can go.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't get on 50 early
Alex
because everyone
disconnected
was
from
already
your
on
channel.
60, so I thought just to stay on that would be easier, but I did get onto it. Also, another thing, Mirrorwell kicked me away from the area arsenal, which is probably the open one. So I only had access to ammunition I could use, which meant my pistol and the AK rounds. I had access to no rockets, nothing else. That's why that was the only thing I could put in.
The only thing you were missing in the arsenal is the rockets and disposable launchers.
Yeah.
So if you were taking those, you're free to use the full arsenal.
No, you couldn't take PKM ammo as non-PKM gunners from the arsenal.
Did the arsenals fuck up then? That is definitely should
Arsenals
be in
don't fuck up.
Same with the CD
I'm gonna
ammo.
check then.
Yeah, because that's how I put so much AK in, but couldn't get any rockets or PKM bags.
Well,
fair enough.
I
But also
put-
set on 50 for the Zeus to let you take that arsenal. So if he didn't do that, then that's not Mirrorwell.
Yeah, if somebody was missing from the main arsenal, the main point is that you had the full arsenal specifically because of that.
Yeah, you kicked me away from the full arsenal beforehand, so I just stayed well away from it. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, I just kept getting in and don't think anything else went too wrong. I tried to give you guys a small amount of spotting on Objective 5, but really
It helped.
didn't do very
It
much.
helped. It helped a lot.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. Apart from that, yeah, that's everything for me.
Kings. Weren't you the other medic?
I was platoon medic.
Right.
Squads only had one medic.
Yeah. Right.
I guess nobody has anything else.
Hmm.
Thanks for the help, Mirrorwell. Was fun.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for
enjoyed that.
participating.
Put up your thing in this feedback thing.
Yes, yes.
Disperse.
Dirty Kekarov left your channel. Moxab